I'm Dr. Rich Hansen, founder of the Leadership Coaching Network, where our mission is to empower African leaders as agents of transformation with people, organizations, and society. In this video, Tsehaywota, who is the National Director of Compassion in Ethiopia, talks about how coaching skills that all of his staff are learning and how they as an organization are becoming a coaching culture actually reaches deep into people and meets them at a place where we can offer deep caring in the ministry that Compassion have, which is to lift children out of poverty. It's a great example of how coaching actually moves, as is our mission, from individuals to organizations and then eventually to impact all of society. Let's watch. So, Tsehaywota, thanks so much for talking today. Tell me, how have you seen coaching impact your work here at Compassion?
Yeah, so the way I see coaching is primarily it is not an activity, but it is a way of valuing people, honoring what God has put in people. And secondly, it is a value that is driven to see the best out of people. Not for the interest of one party, but the fact that people have become the best they could become is God honoring and a blessing for an organization, for a ministry, for a church, for their community. So coaching for me is a way of dignifying a person as a person before we think about performance. Then with that dignity comes the investment that God has put in that person, and then a deep interest to bring out the best of that person is coaching. My organization, we are working with a focus to release children from poverty. We cannot release children by ourselves. Actually, we strongly believe that God has put a potential, a gift, a talent in every child. Our call is to help our church, partner church, to come alongside the children, to coach them, to cultivate what is in every child so that children will continue being released from poverty. So it is so meaningful. It is like what we are doing in this ministry.
And how might a coaching culture in compassion help you in this process?
Let me start from coaching, from culture. Sustainable transformation can hardly come with an event. It is an intentional process, and which refers culture. So transformation is realized through a well-designed, a well-taught culture that everyone is committed to. So the way I see coaching culture is it's just more than an activity, more than a one-time workshop or training. Primarily, it is about being an attitude of everyone in the ministry, in the organization. And secondly, it is about action. So there is attitude, there is action. And that action is not individual based, but in all dimensions, not just from leaders or managers only, but all staff. I can be, and I actually have that experience. I have been coached by a number of our staff. Being a leader it should not send the connotation that a leader knows everything. So it has to be multi-directional, up and down, east and west, right and left. So that is actually what I mean culture. Culture drives everything. So coaching becoming as organization culture means for me is it guides our thinking, our action, and the way we see each other, the way we do ministry together as a community. So it's very, very important. We have to think beyond an event, beyond a course. It has to be a lifestyle.